Hey everyone, welcome back with another session of geography. I hope you all are doing well. So we'll continue the same chapter, that is India natural vegetation and wildlife. Now children, in the previous session we have already discussed about the different types of forests that we have in India. So today we'll start the proceedings with the importance of forests. Now if you see importance of forests, now forests are a very important natural resource, we all know that, isn't it? Now not only do they provide a habitat for wildlife, they also provide us with forest products, that is different forest products. Now forests are useful to us in many ways. If we see, first, forests are home to animals, birds and reptiles. Now they provide them with food, shelter and natural habitat for growth. Alright, so not only they provide foods, they also provide shelter and natural habitat to all the different animals, birds and different reptiles, different species of animals you can call it. Okay. Secondly, if you see, forests are home to many tribes also. Tribes in the sense different tribal people, different groups of tribal people, they stay in the forest. Alright, so forests are home to those tribal peoples also. Thirdly, forests prevent soil erosion and check floods. Yes, we all know that. So the more there will be trees, the more there will be afforestation. So it will prevent the flow like the erosion of soil, and also it check floods. Alright. Now, along with that, forest helps in maintaining the ecological balance by absorbing carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen. So forests help us to maintain the balance, ecological balance. That is, they absorb carbon dioxide and they release oxygen. Now this oxygen is beneficial for us. Alright, so it is used by us, and again we take oxygen and we give out carbon dioxide, which is like important for the forest, for the different trees. So a cyclic process continues, so and these maintain the ecological balance. Okay. Now next we have, that is forest. Forests provide us with different raw materials like timber, firewood, fodder, gum and fruits. And if we see, some trees are also used for making medicines and cosmetics. Okay. And lastly, if we see, forests also provide livelihood to men. Livelihood, that is like the different means of the necessary items, like different peoples we have, they get wood from the forest, so they sell the woods in the markets and they get profit out of it. So like different means of livelihood we get from the forest. Okay. So, but children, thing is, a cause of concern is that forest cover in India is inadequate and unevenly distributed everywhere. Okay, now unevenly distributed because of the different like factors, as we have discussed earlier, like rainfall, soil, climate, topography, all these factors comes into play. Okay, so it's unevenly distributed everywhere. Now if we see, according to the National Forest Policy, 1/3 of the land area should be under forest cover. But if we see the data, we have only 1/5 covered under forest. Now why the reason is that? Like urbanization, alright, growth of different industries, factories, buildings, okay, market complex and all these things, township, has led to the destruction of these vegetation. And man has cut forest for his different needs. Now hence we should endeavor to bring more area under forest cover. That's why it's important for us to conserve our natural vegetation. Alright, so this is the thing. Now if we see an example I'm giving, now Padma Shri Jadav Payam, as you can see in the picture, this person is like, he got Padma Shri award for his work. So who is this person? Jadav Molay Payam. So he is an environmental activist and a forest worker actually. Now he is well known as the forest man of India. Why he is known by that name? Because he has created a forest by planting trees on a sandbar of the river Brahmaputra, turning it into a forest reserve. he has led by examples, we should take inspiration from him and start doing activities like him. Okay, he's really a man of honor. Now, next we have, that is the different wildlife. Now children, we all know that the Indian forests, they provide habitat for a great variety of animals and birds. And if you see the data, there are over 1200 species of birds and more than 70,000 species of animals in our forest. Now let's know about few animals found in India. Now if we see first, the national animal of India is the tiger. We all know this. And tiger, it's found at the foothills of the Himalayas and in forests of central and south India. And if we see the Royal Bengal tiger, it's found in the Sundarban Delta. Now in the Himalayan areas also found like animals such as Himalayan brown bear, snow leopards, and another one that is like here you can see Bharal, we know it as the blue sheep. Alright, next if we see elephant. Now we all know elephant, the largest land mammal. It's found in the forest of Assam, West Bengal, Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka, Kerala and Tamil Nadu. And another one that is like interesting, that is the one-horned rhinoceros. Now the one-horned rhinoceros, it's an endangered species. Endangered species, that means animals which are in immediate danger of extinction. These are termed as endangered species. Now these one-horned rhinoceros, it is found in Assam and West Bengal. Now next if we see the Asiatic lions, the Asiatic lions also comes under the endangered species. Alright, now these Asiatic lions live in the Gir forest in Gujarat. Okay, now if you see the desert vegetation is a home for camels and Asiatic wild ass. Alright, if I see like others such as crocodiles and gharials are found in rivers, lakes and swampy areas. Now along with the crocodiles and gharials, we have different species of deer and antelopes, monkeys and a variety of snakes are also found in various parts of the country. Okay. Now as we are discussing about the different animals, different like terrestrial animals, so India is also home to a variety of birds in the sense peacock. Peacock is the national bird of India, we all know this. Now it's commonly found in all parts of the country. Now some other commonly found birds are kingfishers, pigeons, ducks, pigeons and cranes. Now along with the normal birds, some migratory birds who comes in the month of like winter, springtime, during that time, these are also found. Like if you see Siberian crane, greater flamingo and Jemosyl crane. Alright, so all these like birds, these are the migratory birds. Now children, if you see the same way, like the reckless action of human, like such as hunting, poaching and cutting of trees have put the life of several species in danger. And if you see, the loss of natural habitat has resulted in the decline of the population of some species. Now, in order to protect them, the government of India has created national parks, wildlife and bird sanctuaries and biosphere reserves. Okay, so in the next session, we will discuss about the conservation of wildlife. So until the next time, bye bye.